Hey fifth grade, Miss Keely here. This week we are going to be painting our mandalas. You guys were doing a really great job with them. I'm first going to show you guys an option in case you don't happen to have watercolor paint at home, because that is something that not everyone has in their house. So if you do happen to have markers, like even Crayola markers, that would work fine. I have here on the screen, they're just kind of like these random, like I don't even know. They're just like random markers that I happen to have. But so you could take a marker, a piece of tin foil, cup of water, and then a paintbrush. If you don't have a paintbrush, you could use a Q-tip. And so what you would do is you would take the marker and you would kind of get some of that color from your marker, the ink, and just kind of layer it on the tin foil. And so you can see here I have like a pink color, a blue color. You can't really see the blue as well, but I'll fast forward it. I did a green. And so what you would do is you would put them all in your tin foil, the colors you wanted, and space them out so they don't mix. You would take some water and you would just kind of like activate that, and then you can paint with it. And you could color mix on your tin foil your different paints. Here's using a Q-tip, which is a little bit more of like a painstaking process. Like it kind of really takes a while, and you would only really be able to use one end per color. But I just wanted to give you guys a fun option because we've been doing just like a lot of regular art supplies, so I wanted to give you something new to try. But if you do have like watercolor paint and you did use Sharpie on your mandala, then I would suggest to use that. And so we are going to start to paint today. Now, you guys have some choices with coloring. You can color it each individual little space. Like you could color it, like if you've ever seen one of those like adult coloring books or a coloring page where you could color each little thing however you wanted, you can do that. Or and that's kind of what I initially was going to do. So I started by painting each little space, and then I realized, like as I was doing it, that I kind of wanted it to flow a little bit more naturally, almost like tie-dye. So I just kind of started in the middle and expanded outward. So you guys can have that choice. You can either have it be a little bit loose and you're kind of painting over each little area and design, or you can be precise and do each little section. So I was just kind of color blending into each section as best as I could, trying to stick with colors that I wanted to do. I didn't want to just have like random colors here and there. I wanted them to blend nicely together. And then I was careful that on my edges, I wanted it to be like a nice clean white background. So I was just really careful with my edges. And yeah, and it is still that symmetrical, like radial symmetry all the way around because the colors expand from the middle and work their way out. And so that's just kind of what I came up with. But again, you guys can kind of color it and design it how you want if you do each little section on your own. You guys can have that option. All right, so today's steps are kind of quick, those directions. It should take you a while to paint though. I kind of fast forward through mine, but it took me about 13 minutes to paint this completely. So take your time. Let me know, like if you are somebody who is coloring each little space individually, that's going to take you a longer time. So if you need like an extra, if you need some extra time to do it, let me know and I will gladly give you more time to get a more detailed picture. But this is our last step of this project. If you do want to do some sort of background, you definitely can. I just kept mine white because I wanted it to be like that, but you guys can paint the background if you want, or come up with some sort of like, maybe do like a galaxy or some splatter paint, whatever you want. And it doesn't necessarily need to be symmetrical on the outside because we already kind of reached our goal of radial symmetry in the project. But then because this is our last step, I will need to see a picture sent to me, either posted on this classroom or emailed to me, and that way I can check you off for doing the work, and then we'll be starting something new next week. All right, I hope you guys have fun with this. Can't wait to see how they turn out, and I will chat with you next time. Bye.